综合中美国彩虹雷藏寺莲花童子护摩法会与会大众虔诚合掌，唱诵莲花童子心咒，恭迎综合中创办人无上法王圣尊莲生活佛。
Our lineage root guru, His Holiness Living Buddha Lian-Sheng, will be presiding over Padmakumara Homa fire offering ceremony. Let us now join our palms with reverence, and together we are reciting the root guru mantra, Padmakumara mantra.
恭请师尊移步到展示屏，接受众线上的众弟子问安。
Inviting the Dharma King, His Holiness Living Buddha Lian-Sheng, to please ascend to the Dharma throne. Inviting everybody to please be seated. Inviting His Holiness Living Buddha Lian-Sheng to bless the prayers of the primary supplicants. The offering of Hatha Let us now join our palms with reverence, and we would like to invite Dwaja Master Silian One to represent all of us to present the offering of Hatha to the lineage root Guru as a symbol of the highest honor. Padmakumara Homa fire offering ceremony has now begun. Visualize true Buddha lineage. Namo Vairocana Buddha, Namo Buddha Lokana, Namo Amitabha Buddha, Namo Padmakumara, Namo Living Buddha Lian-Sheng. Visualize Grandmaster and all Buddhas and Bodhisattvas radiating light to bless us. Recite Padmakumara mantra 7 times. Perform the visualization of the 4 immeasurables, ancestors and relatives from the father's side on your right, from the mother's side on your left, friends and teachers behind us, enemies and karmic creditors in front of us, sentient beings around us, together practicing tantric dharma and ultimately attaining Buddhahood. Clap twice and snap your fingers to awaken the deities. Recite purification mantras and the Athirti mantra.
Om Vajradan Ho Ho Hom Namo Samanto Vodaran Om Duru Duru Deve Soha.
Recite invocation mantra.
Om Soha Om A Hom Soha Om A Hom Soha.
We sincerely invoke our lineage root Guru, His Holiness Living Buddha Lian-Sheng. Namo White Ma, Namo Self-Mastery Lotus Light Buddha, Namo True Buddha School Lineage Gurus. We sincerely invoke the main deity of Homa, Namo Padmakumara. We sincerely invoke the main deity of Homa, Namo Padmakumara. We sincerely invoke the main deity of Homa, Namo Padmakumara. Namo Golden Mother of the Primordial Jet Pond. Namo 5 Dhyani Buddhas, True Buddha School 8 Primary Deities, Namo Yamantaka, Namo Akalanata, Namo 4 Heavenly Kings, Namo Sma Bodhisattva, Rainbow Temples, all Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, Herukas, Dhammapalas, Dakinis, and Divinities. All the deities enshrined at the True Buddha Tantric Quarter, at the Seattle Lezang Temple, and at the South Mountain Retreat. Rainbow temples, mountain god, earth god, plant god, wind god, water god, heavenly fire gods, dragon gods, all divinities as well as the city god, to please radiate light and bless this Homa. Great homage using visualization for Student Guru and all Buddhas. Visualize for prostration on the ground, release the mudra. Second, to all Bodhisattvas. Visualize for prostration on the ground, release the mudra. Third, to all Herukas and Dhamma protectors. Visualize for position on the ground. Release the mudra. Fourth head bow. Great mandala offering from the offering mudra. Visualize the transformations of the offerings to become innumerable to fill the whole cosmic space. Make the offering above the lineage Guru, all the lineage Gurus, Buddha, Dharma, all the Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, Hirukas, Dhammapalas, Dakinis, and divinities, and below to all sentient beings. We said the offering verse and mantra, Mount Meru, 4 continents and sun and moon transform into precious offerings for the Buddhas. May this wondrous treasures and marriage purge our karma to all of our civilization. Fourth refuge, visualize our lineage root guru, all the lineage gurus, Buddha jewel, Dhamma jewel, and Sangha jewel to form bright white light to empower us. We said the refuge mantra. Armor protection formed by Vajraklapsa mudra, reset Vajrapani mantra 7 times. Inviting His Holiness Living Buddha Lian-Sheng to perform blessings with mala. Inviting His Holiness Living Buddha Lian-Sheng to set ceremonial demarcation to bless the registration forms, Homa cards, and all the offerings. Please stand up and join our palms with reverence, and we are inviting His Holiness to perform the ritual of opening the Homa fire pit, to set ceremonial demarcation around it, to lit the Homa fire, to make all the offerings, and to perform mudra transformations for purifications, enrichments, mechanization, subjugation, and further deliverance. Let us all chant that mantra of Padmakumara. inviting His Holiness to return to the Dharma throne, and everyone please take your seats. During this time, you may perform the Homa visualization, the emergence of the main deity Padmakumara in the space in front and above you, the merging of the main deity with yourself and with the Homa fire. Visualize the fire burn away all your karma and negativities. Recite the heart mantras, the 8 principal deities, and incan Buddha Amitabha.
Om Mani Pe Mi Hom, Om Panamo Ni Toning Soka, Om Ha 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 Wei Samaye Soka, Om Zali Zuli Chunti Soka, Om Zabara Chanung Chanaye Soka, Om A Hom Beza Guru Bema Siti Hom Se, Om A Hom Guru Be Aha Sasamaha Yen Sheng Siti Hom, Deya Tha Om Bekha Jaya Bekha Jaya, Maha Bekha Jaya Raja Samo Tere Soka. 南无36万亿于11万9500同名同号阿弥陀佛。南无36万亿于11万9500同名同号阿弥陀佛。南无36万亿于11万9500同名同号阿弥陀佛。
Recite the supplication to the Buddha to stay in the Saha world. I pay homage and supplicate His Holiness the Virtuous and Marvelous Tantrika, all Buddhas of the 10 directions, compassionate Bodhisattvas, Herukas, Dharmapalas, and Dakinis, protectors of Dharma. The nights are long, the 3 poisons are proliferating. My body and soul are stricken, tumbling in the misery of perpetual rebirth. With great compassion, His Holiness came to this world to salvage the deluded ones. 3 jewels, eminent wondrous light to provide refuge for all. All fortunate beings, human and devas, rely on His Vajra body for the bestowal of teachings, vows, precepts, empowerments, and attainments. We disciples of Buddha plead that you stay in the Saha world to turn the Dharma wheel, to benefit and give happiness to multitudes of sentient beings. Merit dedication. May all uphold the Buddha, ascend to the realm of utmost bliss, sleeping fourfold generosities from above, aiding those in the 3 realms below. Upon seeing the Buddha, may we transcend life and death. Like the Buddha, may we liberate all. To Buddha's school disciples, wholeheartedly pray to the main deity of Homa today, Padmakumara, the greatly prosperous Vajra, to radiate the all-encompassing precious light, to protect our lineage root Guru. Our lineage root Guru with great health, strong body, robust energy, youthfulness, longevity, Dharma wealth, material wealth, and windfalls, fulfilled resources, harmony, love, and respect, joy and happiness, long life, self-mastery, unhindered, spontaneous, joyful activities, to never forsake any single sentient beings and continually turn the Dharma wheel in the Saha world. Inviting His Holiness Living Buddha Lian-Sheng to perform the overall merit dedication. Homage to Vairocana Buddha. Homage to Buddha Lokana. Homage to Amitabha Buddha. Homage to Padmakumara. We pray to Padmakumara to please radiate light. We pray that you radiate light and fill the whole world, so that the 4 holy realms and the 6 rebirth realms may Padmakumara salvage the Saha world. in each and every lifetimes. Please guide the destined birth of spirits to be reborn into the pure Buddha land. Please eradicate the disasters due to the earth, water, fire, and wind. Please increase our resources and please eradicate all of the pandemic. Command the wars, pandemic, famine can be subdued and alleviated. We pray to Padmakumara to radiate a brilliant light and reach upon all sentient beings of the sixth rebirth path. May spiritual cultivators purify, enrich, subjugate, and magnify. Be complete. May their body and mind radiate bright light. May their body and mind be purified. May they be endowed with abundant resources. May they have attainments from their spiritual cultivation. May they have good health, all wishes fulfilled, calamities transformed to auspiciousness, and have strong spiritual commitment. May all of our prayers be granted. May the wars disperse. May the pandemic disappear. May famine disappear. Hundred syllable mantra 3 times.
Anulato me pawa sarva siddhi me buddhaya sawa karma sutta me cittamo sriyan guru hom ha 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 bhagavan sarva tathagata pesamami mensa pesapawa maha samaya sato ahom pe om pesa sato samaya manupanaya pesa sato tenupadicha ceso me pawa Suto kayu me pawa, sopo kayu me pawa, anurato me pawa, sarva siddhi me buddhaya sarva karma sutta me cittamo sriyan guru hom ha 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 bhagavan sarva tathagata pesamami mensa pesapawa maha samaya sato ahom pe om pesa sato samaya Manu Panaya Pizza Sato Dinu Badicha Zezo Me Bawa Soto Kayu Me Bawa Sopo Kayu Me Bawa Anulato Me Bawa Sarwa Sidi Me Budayata Sawa Karma Sotame Citamu Sri Ren Guru Hom Ha 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 Bhagavan Sarva Tathagata Pesamami Mensa Pesabawa Mahasamaya Sato A Hom Te.
Create prostration using visualization for Surut Guru and all Buddhas. Visualize for prostration on the ground, release the mudra, second to all Bodhisattvas. Visualize for prostration on the ground, release the mudra, third to all Hedukas and Dharma protectors. Visualize for prostration on the ground, release the mudra, fourth half bow. Recite completion mantra.
Om Brim, Om Brim, Om Mani Padme Hum. 让我们以热烈的掌声感谢根本上师法王圣尊莲松活佛主坛莲花童子护摩法会。
Let's give a round of applause to show our utmost gratitude to our learned Sud Guru for presiding over this Padmakumara Homa fire offering ceremony. Now let us all join our palms with reverence, and together we are inviting His Holiness to bestow the precious Dharma teachings. Let's pay homage to the lineage gurus. Homage to the Venerable Mang Liao Ming. Homage to Master Sakya Zengkong. Homage to His Holiness the 16th Karmapa, and homage to Master Dubden Dorji. Homage to the three jewels of the altar. Homage to the main deity of Homa today, Padmakumara. Sumu Tanchen Katso Tutan Siddhi, all Dharma masters, Dharma educators, Dharma teachers, Dharma lecturers, Dharma assistants, temple directors, and all disciples present here and over the internet. Good afternoon, how do you do?
Aisteru. Hola amigo. Que quiero mucho. Soy Chiva. Kimoji. Jumi. Yabi. Pernipini. Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa. First, I would like to announce for next Sunday, May 30th at 3 p.m. There would be the wish-fulfilling jewel of the white robe Master Homa fire offering ceremony. So the Chintamani, or the wish-fulfilling jewel, white robe master, so the mudra of the Bodhisattva holding the wish-fulfilling jewel. And her mantra, wow, very long. I used to chant it Tanjita. Is this the divine mantra for the white robe master or Avalokitesvara? The wish fulfilling money jewel can fulfill people's wishes. So that your wishes will be fulfilled. She's holding a money jewel. May 30th. So May is almost gone. It passes so fast. So Chintamani Panaravarasini Avalokitesvara. So if you don't want things to go according to your wishes, then you don't have to become primary supplicants. So people like to say, Tibetans like to say chastity. That means auspicious and according to your wishes. Chasti, auspicious. Tere, all wishes fulfilled. So that's for well wishes. This Avalokitesvara Kuan Yin will wish you well. And today we perform Padmakumara Homa. When I lifted, it was heavy. Right. If you don't become primary supplicants for Padmakumara, then what would you want to become primary supplicants for? That's the root, the most fundamental, the root guru. And if you don't become primary supplicants for your root guru, then you miss one of the three roots. So the best thing is because the root guru absorbed all of the three jewels, the Buddha jewel, the Dharma jewel, and the Sangha jewel. So the root guru assimilate all of the three jewels, and then if you ignore the root guru and you take root guru lightly, then you would get however much you give, however much you take out. So if you haphazard about the root guru, then the root guru is also haphazard about you. And then if you see the root guru as poo, then the root guru see you as poor too.
你给根本上师多少的心？
So how much of your heart you give to your root guru, then the root guru will give you as much.
就像大扣大响。
So it's that when you ring hard, then it would sound very loudly, and then if you hit softly, then it would sound softly, and then if you don't hit the bell, then there's no sound. It's just like when you hit the bell. So if you hit it hard, the sound would be loud. And then if you don't hit it, of course there's no sound. Everything is reciprocate. If you undermine Padmakumara, then you should not be in True Buddha school. Then you can go your head. If I say it more directly, then just go your way, because you have no respect toward the three roots. Then what are you doing at True Buddha school? Then you have to wait till the next life. So that's my teaching on Padmakumara. A joke from Taiwan. Getting up in the morning, I was shocked by the stock market, because Taiwanese stock market. What's going on this past few days? Did you see? So you're all clean, eh? Nobody reacted. You didn't even watch TV. So in the morning, we are shocked by the stock market. At noon, we are shocked by the pandemic. At night, we are shocked by the Taiwan power, because they lost electric power. It's hard to live days like this. I want to jump into the river, but there's no water in the river. Water should be coming soon. This is also Taiwan joke. Printing money. The bandits taking advantage of the New Year's festival. New Year's past, it should be Dragon Boat Festival, to print the counterfeit money. And one of them said, let's print $2,000 bills. In Taiwan, 2,000 NT dollars. The other one said, 2,000? People don't use it very much. It's easy to be discovered. Finally, they decided to print $1,500 bills. But in Taiwan, they don't have 1,500 NT dollar bills. And they were so happy that they got $500 more than the $1,000 bill. So finally, they went to a remote place and found like a battle palm stall, and they used the $1,500 bill to buy $100 worth of battle nut. But they cried because the battle nut lady gave them back two $700 bills. They're all counterfeit. In this world, as I said, when they're the real ones, they're also fake ones. But I've said the statement, the real ones cannot be faked, and the fake ones cannot be made real. We have to have the wisdom eyes to observe. Many things need wisdom eyes, the eyes of wisdom, in order to discern clearly. Otherwise, it's easy to be tricked. Now we will do the you ask and I answer. This is from Australia. Asked by Lianhua Wenjun. Grandmaster, thank you for your teachings, blessings, and protection. With your blessing, once I received the empowerment in Australia, the empowerment of one character, Golden Wheel Dharma practice. In your book, number 68, The Marvels of All Marvels of Tantrayana, in the article on Manjushri Sword Shield visualization, you wrote, Manjushri Youth Wheel Performance Mantra Dharma practice. This is the one character mantra of Manjushri. It is Om Brin or Om Chiling, which is also the completion mantra. When chanting the completion mantra, one may visualize a pond. At its center, a stalk with 3 branches. The center one is white lotus, and youthful Manjushri sits on top of it, looking very young. He has 5 head bumps and golden body, and he's dark green, seated on a half lotus position with his right leg extended downward, held up by the lotus blossom. On the right lotus is Samantabhadra, endowed with all marks of perfection. His body is purplish green, he's wearing dark green outfit, his left hand is holding wish-fulfilling jewel, and his right hand holds a white duster. On the lotus on the left is Avalokitesvara with the body as white as the moon, very majestic. Her left hand is holding a white lotus and her right hand is holding a Vajra duster. Grandmaster, in book number 247, the talisman of Lian-Sheng, wrote on the one character Vajra Dhamma practice. The mantra Om Brong, its visualization and its mudra, golden light mudra. The practice of Tibetan Tantrayana involves 6 syllable, mudra, and visualization. 3 in 1. Could you please teach us one? In the practice of the one character golden wheel Dhamma practice, is there a one character golden wheel mudra, or do we just form the mudra for the golden light? 2. When we practice enter me and I enter, do we follow the following? Visualization of Manjusri sword shield, 6 syllable, mantra sound and mantra wheel, and the 3 great bodhisattvas entering into my body to eradicate my karma and radiate brilliant light. Thank you, Grandmaster, for your teaching. Lian Hua Wen Jin, with gratitude. In the book 247, Lian-Sheng's Talisman, Golden Light Talisman. In Tantrayana, there is also a Dhamma practice called the one character golden wheel practice, which is very similar to this practice. Visualize the one mantra character placed at the practitioner's crown, revolving and radiating light. The mantra Om Brum 108 times, and form the mudra of the golden light mudra. The mantra, and due to the transliteration, one of the guru that I took refuge in, Master Pufang, taught us the one character golden wheel mantra. We chanted Om Blim. That's what we chant now, right? That's according to the transmission of Master Pufang. And the other one, Om Bulanjali, was also transmitted by Master Pufang to myself. So Om Blin, also transmitted by Master Pufang. And Tibetan, there's also sound like this, Om Tsling. Om Tsling. Om Tsling. Om Tsling. And the more accurate pronunciation, Om Brum. So what the Guru taught me, the other Guru taught me Om Brum. Om Blin is what we often chant, was transmitted by Master Pufang, but Om Brum was transmitted by another Guru. And the question, in the practice of the one character golden wheel Dhamma practice, is there a one character golden wheel mudra? One character golden wheel mantra? You can read it in my book. My book number 247, Lian-Sheng's Talisman. Inside it, there's an article on
一日金轮法的金光佛法，金光佛法的公开。
Open transmission of the golden light talisman. Golden light talisman. There is a mantra character there. It's written, and then you place it on top of your head. Cannot be spoken, and it's revolving, and you continually chant Om Brum, Om Brum, Om Brum, radiating light. So the mantra character continues to revolve, and you continue to chant, and the character radiating light. Anyone that practices this Dharma, please raise your hand. One character golden wheel Dharma practice. Anybody that practices this Dharma practice? Nobody raised his hand. Nobody knows about the golden light mudra? That's right. The one that I form frequently when I form the mudra above me and then open it to shine upon myself. The golden light is radiated upon myself. His question: in the practice of the one character golden wheel Dharma practice, is there a one character golden wheel mudra, or do we just form the mudra for the golden light? Yes, it's fine if you just form the golden light mudra, because the one character golden wheel Dharma practice, which is Om Brum, Om Brum, or Om Blin, or Om Tsling. All these three are the same mantra, and you form this mudra above your head, radiating light to bless yourself, and you visualize the mantra character revolving and continue to chant this mantra. This is the mantra character. You place this character above your head, revolving, and you form the golden light or golden wheel mudra, which is the same as the golden light mudra. That's all there is. And do I need to visualize the bodhisattvas to enter me and I enter them? And the visualization of Manjushri, sword, shield, sit, silver, mantra sound, mantra wheel, and the three great bodhisattvas entering into my body to eradicate my karma and radiate bright light? Do I need to do the enter me and I enter, which is the bodhisattvas entering into your body? There are three bodhisattvas, one stalk with three lotus blossoms. At the center, Manjushri Bodhisattva; to the right, Samantabhadra Bodhisattva; to the left, Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva. And do we need to make these three bodhisattvas to enter into your body and radiating light in your Dharma practice? In your Dharma practice, do you need to visualize? What my guru transmitted to me did not include enter me and I enter. It's just a Dhamma practice so that your body can emit light, that the three Bodhisattvas radiate light upon you, and it becomes the mantra character of the one character golden wheel revolving above your head, and you continually chant Om Brum, Om Brum, Om Brum, and the light continues to radiate, and you form the golden light mudra, and you visualize the mantra character continues to revolve on top of your head, and you continue to chant Om Brum, Om Brum, Om Brum. That's fine. There's no enter me and I enter visualization. The three great bodhisattvas entering our body and radiate bright light. That's good enough. It's a Dhamma practice, a method to emit bright light. The next question from England. Yin-Jie, asked by Lian-Hua Yin-Jie from England. Amitabha, when I was little, for some special reason, I was able to chant and memorize the Sanskrit version of Mahakarunadharani. Later on, I chanted the Chinese version more. A few days ago, all of a sudden, I felt like chanting the Sanskrit Mahakarunadharani again. So I chanted it in my heart. Typically, in my daily practice, I don't chant Mahakarunadharani. But this few days, suddenly, I wanted to chant the Sanskrit Mahakarunadharani. Dear Master, can you please tell me why this is? Should I continue? Or any advice? He or she meant that he or she chanted the Sanskrit Mahakarunadharani and then chanted the Chinese Mahakarunadharani, but this few days she especially wanted to chant the Sanskrit Mahakarunadharani. And he asked me why. Or any special instruction? Is there any special instruction or any special? If this question is asked of you, what would you answer? You say, you are you and I am I. Because you are not me and I am not you. And you are asking me why you want to chant Sanskrit Mahakarunadharani? You might as well ask me, what is it that you want to eat recently? What are you thinking recently? What kind of question is this? Sanskrit Mahakarunadharani. Let me ask Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, because first Nenhua Injie from England. Why all of a sudden he wants to chant the Sanskrit Mahakaruna Dharani? Is there any special meaning to it? Please say so if there is. The answer is very marvelous. Why? Because you want to. The answer is, why do I want to chant the Sanskrit Mahakaruna Dharani? Because you want to. Any revelation, any special meaning to it? His or her answer was very strange. The Buddha said, in his subconscious, his thought of childhood reappeared. So you wanted to chant Sanskrit Mahakaruna Dharani? Yeah, go ahead. That's fine. There's no why. In your subconscious, it's open and you want to chant the Sanskrit Mahakaruna Dharani. Because your subconscious is opened. And your subconscious is your revelation. So it's fine that you chant Sanskrit Mahakaruna Dharani, or the Chinese Mahakaruna Dharani, or the Tibetan Mahakaruna Dharani, or the Japanese Mahakaruna Dharani. That's the answer. That's very difficult to answer. The second question, after chanting the Sanskrit Mahakaruna Dharani inside it, I also chanted Singamukha, especially the Sanskrit phrase. In Chinese it is in Chinese. That's in Chinese. Is my understanding correct? If it is, then is Singamukha also Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva? And is Singamukha also Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva? And Singamukha's mantra is Ajasama Laja Sata Lasa Malaya Pe. Who's able to chant Singamukha's mantra? Of course, that's correct. Of course. How can I chant it wrong? I'm asking if any one of you often chant Singamukha's mantra. Yeah. I heard that the power of Singamukha's mantra is very powerful. And he or she said, chanting Singamukha is this one Singamukha's mantra? No. That's Singamukha's mantra. Ajasama Laja Sata Lasa Malaya Pe. But he says Sapo Maha Asitoye Sapo. He or she said that's Singamukha. That's strange. I know when I was young, I read a book called The Great the forms of the great compassion, that each phrase represents Buddha and Bodhisattva. Is there Singamukha in it? The greatest impression was when I read the great compassion appearance. There was Asvaghosha, Nagarjuna inside it. Asvaghosha and Nagarjuna. And Asvaghosha was Nagarjuna's guru several generations above. So after Asvaghosha transmitted to several generations before to Nagarjuna. So in this great compassion appearance, there were the names of the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, and in it there are Asvaghosha and Nagarjuna, but I never read anything about Singamukha. Where did he or she get it? He or she should check on his or her brain, what's inside it. Even the Mahakaruni Dharani that's on the Mahakaruna Dharani that's on the internet does not include this Ma Sapo Maha Asito Ye Sapo. Let's ask Golden Mother. In the Sanskrit Mahakaruna Dharani, is there Singamukha inside those mantras? I know Singamukha is related to Guru Padmasambhava, and Guru Padmasambhava's Yidam is Singamukha, and Guru Padmasambhava's protector is Singamukha, and Guru Padmasambhava's root guru is also Singamukha. So I would like to ask, inside the Mahakaruna Dharani or the Great Compassion Dharani, does it include Singamukha? Is Singamukha Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva? Okay, the answers here. Guess. You said no. I said yes. You said no, huh? I will not give you the correct answer. Now it's like this. Golden Mother told me, would tell us in the dream that Lianhua Yinjie from England, in your dream you would see Grandmaster, and Grandmaster will tell you if Singamukha is Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva. I will tell you yes or no. So I will not tell them, but I will tell you in your dream the correct answer, if it is yes or no. I will give you answer in your dream, because when I give spiritual consultation to people, I will tell you in your dream when I don't want to answer or when I don't have the answer. I don't understand this joke. The dying grandma told this grandson, I will die in a few minutes, so I hope that you would inherit my wealth, villa, farms, and lots of money. There's lots of numbers here. 222 389 630. That's the amount of the cash. And the grandson said, "Wow, I didn't know that you have a farm and such great wealth. Where is it?" And the grandma used her last breath and said, "In my Facebook." Is that real or fake? So there are real things and fake things in the world. There are two old people that knew each other for a long time. And one time the old man asked the old lady, "Do you want to marry me?" And the lady thought about it and replied, "Yes." On the second morning, the old man could not remember what the old lady said. So finally he called her and asked, and the old lady thought about it and said, "I said yes." Yes. And the old man was very happy. But didn't he know that the old lady said, "Good thing that you called me, otherwise I don't remember who proposed to me." Two elderlies have severe memory loss. Someone recommended that you wear masks even at home, not to prevent the virus, but to prevent eating. Now we will expound on the far cause. So, near cause and the far cause. Divided into empowerment and the path. And because of the ultimate empowerment and the path. What is the path? It is the path of the ultimate suchness. The path of ultimate suchness, as in the verse, in quotes, the Vajra wave path, end quote. Its meaning is combined later and can also be said as in the verse, in quotes, the path of interested purity, end quote. The interested refers to the three channels, the entrance, abiding, and exit of qi. The entering qi, the abiding qi, and the exiting qi. The three poisons of afflictions, the three doors of body, speech, and mind, and the three realms, etc. Any path that can purify is called the Vajra wave empowerment. Second, empowerment. It referred to the fourth empowerment, as in the verse in quotes, the ultimate of the fourth empowerment of the body, speech, and mind, end quote. Its meaning will be explained later. The Vajra wave path. In expounding Lamdre, it mentioned about far cause. What is the far cause? All the qi, the entering qi and exiting qi, and the qi that stays inside the body, which is the abiding qi. Entrance, abiding, and exit. 3 kinds of qi. Qi enters, stays inside the body, and exits the body. And this qi transforms into the Vajra wave path. And what is the Vajra wave path? Simply said, when I close my eyes, I would see lights being radiated, and the lights are like waves, trembling, slightly trembling like waves, right in front of you, appearing. And you pay attention to the center of the waves. There would appear a Yidam and Pure Land. The Yidam and Pure Land will appear there. From my personal experience, what is Vajra wave path? When I expounded on the development stages of Tantrayana, I had the vision of Tsongkhapa. Guru Tsongkhapa appeared to me, and he radiated light upon me to expound on the development stages of Tantrayana. And when Tsongkhapa appeared, around him was this Vajra waves, all around him. The same with your spiritual cultivation. When you're pure, for the entering, abiding, and exiting qi, those are all Vajra waves. Sometimes your whole body would become the Vajra waves. That's why the 3 poisons of afflictions will be eradicated. The 3 doors of body, speech, and mind, the 3 realms, the realm of no desire, no form, the realm of form, the realm of desire. 3 realms. Any path that can purify is called the Vajra wave path. The ones that can purify the 3 poisons of afflictions, or the 3 doors of body, speech, and mind, or to purify greed, anger, and delusion. And recently, a purification method in the future, there would be purification altar inside the temples, like inside the Lizang temples, and then they use the brooms. This represents the broom. With one sweep, we sweep away the afflictions. With the second sweep, we sweep away all the bad lucks. Like if you suffer from bad lucks, with the second sweep, we sweep away all bad lucks. And the third sweep, to sweep away all karma. And you eradicate all kinds of karma from your body. Auspicious and wish fulfilled health, longevity, and great fortunes coming. Why do we have to do 3 times? The first sweep to eradicate afflictions, the second sweep to eradicate the bad lucks, and the third one is the most important one, to eradicate all of your karma. Then you're purified. Once you're purified, your fortune will come to you. Then you would be healthy and live a long life. Then your afflictions will be gone. That's called purification. So by sweeping like this, it's a kind of purification. You sweep on the back of a person. So anyone with bad lucks should be purified. And here in Lamdre, it also talks about purification. The Vajra wave path can also be set in the path of interested purity. And interested refers to the 3 channels. The 3 channels and 7 chakras. And the entrance, abiding, and exit of Qi. Also to sweep away the 3 poisons of afflictions, greed, anger, and delusion, and the 3 doors of body, speech, and mind, and the 3 realms. They're all purified. Any path that can purify is called the Vajra wave path. That's the meaning of this excerpt. So in the future, inside our Lechang temples, there's the purification altar. If you feel you have so many worries and problems, then you use Vajrasattva mantra. Om Beja Satto Hom, the shortest. And Om Beja Satto Ahombe is rather long, or you chant the 100-syllable mantra. 100,000 times of 100-syllable mantra. And you have to chant it yourself, and then you can purify yourself and others. And you use the broom to purify the person that wants to be purified. This is a very important purification Dharma practice, and I wrote it in my book, Thousands of Dharma Vessels. It's a very special, extraordinary purification method that belongs to the Buddha school. And in the future, as I thought, at every New Year, many people would line up in front of the Lechang temples for thousands or hundreds of miles. That's a bit of exaggeration. For miles, they all lined up in the early morning of the New Year's Day to receive that, and it works. So the word spread, and it became sensational that you had a really bad year this year. So you want to change your faith, your fate. And how? Go to Buddha school temples that especially help change your fate and destiny. So on New Year's Day, everybody go to change their destinies, to cleanse away the bad lucks and bad fate. And so the good fortunes will come, health will come, and those that have too much worries and problems all will be swept away. So, and karma too will be gone. By the power of Vajrasattva, we do this. It's better than like getting seed money and to carry with them to gain money. It's not as meaningful as this, because by purifying your karma, then your good fortune will naturally come. That's what I thought of. I created this purification method. If you can be truly purified, as mentioned above, when you reach the 12th ground of Bodhisattvahood, it's called the perfect purity. It's already the ultimate. The empowerment at that time is actually the empowerment of the pure body, speech, and mind. That empowerment is also very important. It's called the ultimate empowerment, and also the 4th level empowerment, and also the completion empowerment. Of the body, speech, and mind. It's to eradicate greed, anger, and delusion. I thought the most painful thing on earth was love. It turned out it's pandemic. It really is. Everything has changed. Now I would like to recommend the best tour points of interest for the holidays. The first one is to climb on the peak of your balcony. So if you live on an apartment building, you go to your deck and see the peak. And the second one, to climb on your pillow mountain. That's also very good. A very good scenery. And you go take shower, and that's the bathing waterfall. And then if you want to swim, then you fill your bathtub, and that's called the bathtub lake. What can we say? Because of the COVID-19, you cannot go anywhere. So all you can do is to find these 4 points of interest to travel. At your shower, you can see the waterfall. At your bathtub, you can see a lake. You go to your deck, and you can see the scenery. Now you climb your pillows, and you sleepwalk or sleep climb. We play the paper, scissors, and rock. Scissor, rock, and paper. If you lose, you take off your pants. I never knew that it turned out to be 520. That's true. which is a play of words for I love you in Chinese. Now we all know. So that's why I have girlfriend even from kindergarten, because we were playing this I love you, I love you. Happy festival, I love you. To give you my little star, because there's you, my life is meaningful. 520, I love you. And one more. 9420. What does it mean? I love you. Nobody. Love you. Really, when I was in kindergarten, there was a little girl sitting next to me, and she was using the powder puffer, and I was sitting upright and did not look sideways. I was a kindergarten student. I had to be proper and upright. But she was putting on her powder on her face, and then she did that on my face too. So we became good friends. And she was Lin Yan-Yu, the last name Lin. I still remember in kindergarten, my girlfriend was called Lin Yan-Yu, and she brought me to her home. And her mother saw me and said, "Oh, you brought your boyfriend home?" In my life, in this life, I've been harmed so badly by this I love you. How can I free myself? I ask for your help, please. Now I'm old. When Sutongpo was 60, he sent away all his wives and concubines, and he only had one attendant by his side. When you read a Sutongpo biography, you would know when he was 60, he sent away all of his close ones. Why? Let me tell you, in your dream. And I am 77 in Taiwanese years. I'm almost 76 in the full years. June 27th or May 18th of the lunar calendar. So I'm almost 76, sorry. I'm almost 76. How should I live my life? It's very tough every day, and yet I still have to live on. It's all harmed by this I love you. Om Mani Padme Hum. Very grateful to His Holiness Precious Dharma teachings. Thank you. This ends the English interpretation today. Thank you very much.
顶礼坛城，做观想大礼拜，一拜根本传承上师级诸佛。嗡啊吽，观想顶礼为天心三引；二拜诸菩萨。嗡啊吽，观想顶礼为天心三引；三拜诸护法金刚。嗡啊吽，观想顶礼为天心三引，是平等无其手。恭请师尊以布道展示题，接受众线上的众弟子感恩和道别。
真好，真好，
加持业障消除，是真好。
爱你而生真，爱你而生真，自在，我想你，好想你，好想你，安康常住世间，我们好想你，好想你，好爱你，真好，阿弥陀佛，爱你，好爱你。好想你，我即将来，一生真感激，想你，好想你，快乐自由自在，好想大家是时间，玛丽玛丽的美好，时间，爱你，长寿安康。好想在一起可知，想你，想你，
好，中线上的同门，下周见哦，谢谢师尊。 持守莲花童子法灌顶。
生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，萨萨玛耶地吽，悉地连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，萨萨玛耶地吽，悉地连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，萨萨玛耶地吽，悉地连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，萨萨玛耶地吽，悉地连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽，唵咕噜连生悉地吽， Om Buddha Lian-Sheng Ksitigarbha 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 Om Buddha Lian-Sheng
还没接受灌顶的义工同们，请你们来接受灌顶，很快即将要结束了。
Om Buddha Lian-Sheng Ksitigarbha 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 Om Buddha Lian-Sheng Ksitigarbha
我们以热烈的掌声感谢师尊。护摩法会圆满即将结束了，网络直播到此结束。We now conclude this live broadcast. Thank you for viewing. 我们一起。